Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Not Gonna Lie, where we get NP students to talk about various hot topics that we students often talk about. And I'm Jennifer, your host for today, and I'm here with Kieran and Isan. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Kieran. I'm a Year 3 student from Electrical Engineering.
And I'm Isan. I'm a Year 3 student from Mass Communication.
Let's get us all warmed up. What are your relationship statuses as of now?
I'm single.
I've been in a relationship for more than a year.
Not gonna lie, everyone's first date can go very differently. So, how did your first dates go?
For me, most of my first dates have been pretty awkward, cause you don't know the person very well. But there was one with a close friend, and it was pretty nice lah.
My most memorable one would be one that I met, which is my current partner from a dating app, Art Jam. I think it's great because it's activity based. So, like while you're doing something, you can get to know each other rather than movies. Movies you can always watch anytime, like your second, third date. But first time should be something more interesting and unique.
I don't think that's right though, cause let's say you somehow run out of topics to talk about, even though it's your first date, right? You can still talk about a movie. You can talk about whether she enjoyed the movie, what the movie was about, So I don't think having a movie as a first date is necessarily bad.
I think it might be a bit awkward, but maybe it's better off if you just ask, straight up, can I hold your hand?
So you just say, I'm a bit shy, can I hold your hand? You know this emoji? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes. A guy that I went on a date on, he was trying to be very physically touchy, so he kept treating me like a kid, so he tried to pat my head. Then I was so uncomfortable because I'm someone that doesn't like physical touch. Slippers, or if they wear those singlet.
OBS shirt.
Yeah,
Oh my
OBS shirt. Neon shirt with the gold words.
The dry fits, the school dry fit shirts basically.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Slippers is one thing. There's other stuff sport shorts, dry fit shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Whoever thinks that appearances don't matter, you are lying.
Why? Explain, come, debate right now.
Even if if you don't know the person, if they're not your friend, you go on dating apps. Of course, the first thing you look out for is their looks, right? They have to look decent or presentable to you.
For you to agree to go on a date with them, you have to find them decently looking enough for your standards, I guess.
Something you can settle
Something
with.
you can settle with, for
Don't
sure.
settle for less.
For sure.
My friend once told me, right, to go for personalities, go for looks, then stay for personality.
For sure.
Yes,
I think that's quite true, right? Honestly.
Yep. I think for sure there's the very similar, for example, similar hobbies, right? There's a lot of more things you can do after the first date, so it won't be very stale. If you all have different hobbies, it's very hard to do things together.
For me, maybe I can share one specific experience that I had with the Art Jam date. So what my boyfriend did was that he actually tried to make it funny before we met. So those at the airport they will hold a sign your name at 5:30.
Yeah.
Then he printed the paper with my name and at 5:30 PM with my face all over the paper.
Wow.
Then he just left it at the Genki seat. Then when I walked over, then I was like, what is this? So it was an additional topic that we could talk about. He tried to make the first date more unique.
Exciting.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's the guys, obviously. I think it's a very normal way people think. So yeah, I think for me, I would pay for the date unless I happen to be very broke that day. Then hopefully a split. But most of the time, it'll be I'll be wanting to pay for the date.
For me, I think we should go Dutch. I usually do not let the guy pay for me on the first date unless I have an interest in them and I want to go on a second date, because I know that I can pay for them on the second date. So it's not I owe them anything. And it's if I allow them to pay for me, then I'm afraid that they might think that I'm interested in them, which is not the case.
Misleading.
Yeah.
I thought they get mixed signals or something, right? Yeah.
I think if nothing is said, she doesn't initiate you wanna split, then I'll pay up most of the time.
Wow.
I'll be okay paying.
Wow.
Picking up.
Damn, true.
Eat super expensive meal with him. Yeah.
I think a lot of people agree with me on this. Exes.
Oh.
For sure, you shouldn't be talking about your exes at all, honestly.
Why?
Especially on your first date.
Why?
Why? Because no one wants to hear your past love experiences. That's real. Maybe
Let go of the past.
let go of the past. at the present, like
yeah, if not,
I'm
why
right
are
there,
you?
you know.
Yeah, like if not, why are you even going out
Exactly,
with me, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
You sound very passionate about this.
Yeah,
Do
do
you
you have
have
any
any
I am
personal
extremely-
grudge against
I'm
someone?
extremely passionate about this because it happened one time actually. We went on a date and we had dinner, and then she was rambling on about how her ex was like, for example, like very nice to her on the first date, and then
Ew.
like
Wow.
you know what I mean?
She's trying to hint you, but like she give you
She's
wrong
saying
example.
She's saying
like,
you're not nice enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, you should be like my ex.
Then why not she go and date her ex? You know?
Because her ex doesn't want
Exactly.
Oh.
So
her ex doesn't want her.
It's just a first date. It's supposed to be casual, getting to know you. But I've encountered guys that like try to like talk too much into the future. Like, oh, when we start dating,
I'm
but
gonna
then
give you money, like 50% of my CPF savings.
yeah, like no, we're just getting to know each other. Like we're not that far off yet. If they're late, I hate people who are late. So like if they come like 5-10 minutes late, it's still okay.
I think you're 30 minutes late. I already left.
Wow, you were actually
You just
like,
go home.
wow. But she didn't went big, so
I'm
he
joking,
went
I'm
home.
joking.
Never even give mercy.
I think anything more than 15 is quite bad. But before 15, I don't really care.
Yeah, I feel like you should always try to be early on your first date.
Like
For
it's
sure.
basic courtesy.
Yeah.
Yep. I think like if the girl is a Karen, you know,
Wow.
like if we're at the
Karen's
restaurant,
out there.
if we're at the restaurant and she's complaining about the food constantly and telling the waiter like, oh, I want a refund for this. Like
Like
I-
very
I'm not.
picky and like petty over minor
For sure.
inconveniences
Yeah,
lah.
I think it's very embarrassing for me.
Oh,
To a certain
I see.
degree.
That's true. It will be like them crossing your boundaries, like touching you when you are clearly uncomfortable. Yeah.
One more out.
Yeah, what's like the most recent one that happened to you?
I think like I said before, right? Don't talk about your exes.
Oh my god. Thank you guys for the interesting conversation just now. So for final thoughts, right, is there any final words of advice for viewers who are going on their first dates that you want to say to the viewers?
I would say for sure, just be relaxed. Don't overthink too much. It's okay for girls to take initiative sometimes because guys can be very shy. And finally, please don't talk about ex Thank you.
Y'all heard him right.
Yeah, and I think like generally just have fun. If you don't have fun with this person on the first date, you're not gonna have fun with them for the rest of your life.
Thank you guys for coming down today. This has been Not Gonna Lie, and we hope you guys liked the episode. If you liked our video and would like to see more of CTV's content, do follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok on CTVNP to catch the latest available content just for you. Thank you and bye everyone!
Bye.